Today's going to be a blind of 9 bottles. Yes, I said 9 bottles. A flight of 5, and if I'm not trashed by then, a flight of 4. And if I'm still not trashed by then, the best one out of each flight, so down to 2, and see which is the best. And I'm going to show you all the bottles, my experiments, how I have it set up. So basically, I poured them, I had them all listed on a piece of paper, randomly gave them numbers 1 through 9, poured them. These are all the bottles that are all budget. They're actually all underneath 25 bucks. There's my glasses, my flights. These are the bottles that I put them in, jars, whatever you want to call them, vials, labeled 1 through 9. So no cheating at all. But I'm going to see which is best out of all this. Hey, it's Matt from Bourbon Banters 2020. Glad you can join me here. I've been doing reviews on all these bottles here and releasing them, and you guys should have already seen them. Now I'm going to see which one's the best out of all the budgets. And these are budgets that range from 14 bucks, maybe 12 on a good day, up to 25 bucks. And they're all relatively available stuff that you can get. And I'm going to go back there and pour me. Like I said, the way the rules that I did it, I listed all the bottles, randomly gave them numbers. A couple days ago, I put them in little jars, whatever, as you remember what you see with that I filmed already. So I have no clue. And instead of me trying to go, okay, these are the first 5 that I'm doing, I have no clue because I don't even want to look at the sheet. So hopefully you guys can see all the bottles, and I did some video on the setup I have here. It's pretty elaborate, got all kinds of experiment stuff going on, glasses, jars, you name it, bottles, and I'm outside enjoying it. I got a nice little breeze, risking my life because I got chewed up the other day, helped my buddy take some photos, and the mosquitoes got me, and I never get chewed up by mosquitoes. So this year in California, mosquitoes are brutal. I don't like mosquitoes. Normally maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 mosquito bites a year. This time I think I surpassed the next 5 years because I got nailed everywhere. But that's part of life. So if you see me doing the dance, I'm probably killing a mosquito. So I'm going to go pour the Glencairns on the first 5, and we'll start from there. And I have not had a warm-up drink yet, so I'm dead sober. This is sober for me. So when I come back, you'll see the flight. I'm ready to go. All right, got the first 5 poured. This is the 5th one, A, B, C, D, and E. But I got them labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom. So at least I can keep track. They correspond with the actual jar that goes to the paper that I have totally forgotten about what they are. So, all right, here we go. To the nose, number 1. That tastes pretty good. This is going to be the first sip of the day, so it might burn. And while I do this, I'm going to try and guess them. I'll write them down, see if I can guess stuff right. But the whole point of this is to get 9 bottles whittled down to 1. That's what this is all about. So hopefully I can do it without passing out, and I'm going to do it. I know I can do it. All right, on the B. Because the first sip's always going to be, your palate's not used to the alcohol, and it's going to be just a little bit harsh. So I'm going to go down all the way once, and then go back, and then I'm really going to focus on and maybe guess and see what goes on from there. I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, so every time I do these blinds, I think I did the rye one, and I was getting pretty ripped on that. And you think that doing blinds like this is easy. It's not, because especially when everything's so close. Now, if you grab like a Scotch and a bourbon whiskey out of the US, you're gonna be able to tell the difference. But these are all kind of close. They're all budget. They're low on the flavors. The flavor volume is turned down on these. Hence, that's why they're, the bottom shelf, basically the budget bourbon. So They're not, you know, it's not like you're taking a stag up against what's another high proof one, like a Larceny or a Elijah Craig barrel proof, where there's such big range. These, you have to really search for the flavor notes to see what you like. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to get out there the information for you to, if you roll in with 20 bucks and you see something up there that might be okay, and you see this on the channel going, oh yeah, hey, let me give you an example. Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, standing in the back there, 15 bucks. All right, you can do it because you know it's going to taste good. They're all tasty. They all taste good. Don't get me wrong, but they're in that lower shelf category of taste. You know, as you move up, prices go up, flavor volume goes up, proof usually goes up as well, and age as well. Running up and down these things, what I do, I did B, I think, before I left to get some water. That's C. I have an idea what that is, or that's 3, I should say. Have an idea what that one is. Just an idea. I could be wrong. Could really be wrong. All right, to D. No clue on D. And since I just got started, that's like my 4th sip. I'm getting into it, because your body's got to warm up. You don't just run a marathon without stretching. So I got to stretch a little bit usually, and basically the whole intro and the short that I did, that was dead sober. Dead sober. You'll be getting me drunk me soon. Don't worry. And I'll be talking mad crap about stuff. So I keep looking back at the bottles when I take a sip, just to see, you know, because there are biases. Blinds are the best way to tell if you like something or not, because you look at a bottle and you go, okay, this is Old Tub. You got it in your head from the previous time that you drank Old Tub that, hey, you liked it, tastes good, got these flavors. There's a bias by looking at it. So with blinds, this is stupid blind. So I had no clue. I got numbers on the bottles, numbers on the vials back there, and numbers on the glasses. So hopefully this works out good for me, because it might just go bad. Back to, what is that, 4? Or, I don't know. That one's not bad. I kind of like 4. Yeah, so then again, once I'm done with this, I feel like a champion. I got to go do 4 more. 4 more. I think I got 2 picked, but you know, I could be wrong. So working back, but that's okay. I like that one. I'm going up and down here while I was off camera there, just trying to expedite the process here, because it's going to take a little bit, and I'm sure probably have to go another round with another flight, but I think I'm going to go down one more time through everything, water in between. All right, here it comes, and I'm going to pick the top 2, go from there, starting with A. Man, I am so confused. I crossed one out, I tasted one. This sucks. Sucks. It's one thing sitting around with your buddies, tasting, shooting the shit, and discussing stuff, which gets the flavor notes going on what they thought. You know, now you're feeling it. It goes back and forth. I'm trying to mow through this stuff, and I know I did one. I did Jason's 10-year blind. I end up having like 40 minutes of recorded stuff. I whittled it down to like 21, 22 minutes. It was a funny one. I thought it was funny. Some people gave me some comments that they kind of enjoyed. All right, B is kind of bland. That's out, even though I finished it. I'm guessing B or 2 was benchmark. All right, I'm still sticking with C. I'm thinking that's actually, or C 3, Buffalo Trace. I'm thinking it's Evan Williams 1783. Gonna finish it. D, or 4. I'm not sure what D is. I'm guessing Ezra Brook 99. but I'm gonna finish that. So far I've finished 1 through 3, this is 4. And the pours, they gotta be less than an ounce. I've learned from past failures or destructions or punishment that to pour a little bit smaller. Normally I pour the big fat ones. All right, the only guess I got is, 5. God, that's got some spike to it. Looking to see what I got. I'm changing my stuff. 5 is gonna be Ezra Brooks, and I think I'm gonna go Old Tub for number 4. And I think the one I like the most out of this thing is gonna be 1. So I'm gonna put that glass aside, and I'm gonna go grab the second flights because I'm feeling pretty good because I poured small steps. So I'm gonna pour the last 4 bottles and then we'll go from there. All right, I'll be back with you in a sec. I poured the next flight of 4, the last 4 remaining of the 9. And the first flight I ended up picking number 1, my favorite. So I'm gonna hold that off to the side and I will refill it and go head to head with the one I pick out of this. All right, back with you. Starting with, what was it, 6? 6. That's good. Pretty creamy vanilla. All the good stuff there. I have no clue what it is. I'm getting to the point where deciding with the volume completely almost turn down the beautiful sound of a musician. It's hard. You need to turn that stuff up to really feel it in your bones and you appreciate it better and you can enjoy it. But everything's all turned down on this. So I'm going with number 7. Me, I like Wild Turkey 101. I hope it sticks out. It may not, because I'm running up and down. I got all of this. Wild Turkey, if I had to choose what the flavor volume turned up the most, it's probably going to be Wild Turkey 101. Maybe Old Tub. Buffalo Trace, everybody loves Buffalo Trace. I love Buffalo Trace, anything Buffalo Trace line. For all the people that enjoy bourbon whiskeys, rye whiskeys, all that, you're glad that Buffalo Trace, the company or distillery, makes great stuff, but for the popularity, you want to hate them. You want to find something else because it skyrockets the secondary market. It's bullshit. In my life, you root for the underdog. That's how I look at it. So, all right, this is 8. I'm taking a guess. I'm writing 1 through 9 down, and I'm guessing. I'm not gonna tell you, I ain't gonna tell you, because I'm probably gonna be batting 25% on this. So 250, if I was a baseball player, I'd be making millions. That last one was good. I'm looking. Oh, and I'm gonna run 8 to 6, 9 to 6, 9 to 6. It's disappointing. Anyway, my light just went out. I'm gonna roll with this. I'm getting to that point where I'm getting hammered because this is 5th drink, 6th, no, 9th. I'm gonna shut the camera off, kind of run down these things and see what I like, and I'll come back and we'll get down to the bottom 2. Top 2. Kind of run down this last flight. I think I got some guesses in there. Want to give a shout out to Troy M. You guys are pretty consistent. Oh, excuse me, pretty consistent. Believe the Lie. Dan M. Give me hints, tips, talking to me, going back and forth. Hey, thanks guys. You guys are the pretty much the Jake Sims original guys that actually chat with me, and I appreciate it. You send me a comment, I'll send it back to you. I got a life, but I get back to you pretty good. Troy M is probably the one that talks to me the most, and he's a cool dude. I like him. He's out in Florida, so hats off, buddy. Thanks for commenting on the channel. Hey, just spread the word. Spread the word. That's what I need. I think YouTube's not put me on the main feed, but that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather work at it. I'd rather dig that ditch to make a good foundation. On the second flight, I'm running up and down here. I think I kind of picked them out, whatever I like here. Finished 6. Here's 7. I'm gonna say I'm off. I'm gonna say I am off on what I'm writing down. I'm gonna finish it. It's all good, but like I said, you know, you can pick a Pappy Van Winkle because of the flavor that the volume's turned up to 110. Good bourbon guy can do these, decipher what's good, what's not so good, and what's the best. You know, if you go an Old Tub against a Pappy, I guarantee you're gonna know what the Pappy is. Not all of us can get Pappies. You can't. Yep, I'm gonna finish that too. I'm mowing through this stuff pretty good. I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna be maybe 10% right. Hopefully the image is working good. Top 2, number 8, number 1. I'm gonna go pour it. Come here. Since my light went out, it's all natural. This is my backyard. Natural light setting. So I'm down 2 glasses. Number 1, number 8. Is it? This is how it's gonna work out. If I pick number 1 as a Buffalo Trace product, I'll be pissed. But it is all blind. It is all this, and this is number 8. There's no way I'm going to finish those vials, but I will finish a 9 bottle flight. I'm working. Give me a towel. Give me one of those ShamWow, squeegee, what have you. That one's soft. Caramel, a little bit of tobacco, hair bit of oak, but I think the proof is low on that one. Number 1. Number 8, got a little range. You got some, you're getting that rye spice. For some reason, I'm getting rye on that. It's kind of a little more of a roller coaster on 8. I like the roller coaster. All right, I'm doing it. That's mellow. It's good, it's subtle. I think it'll be great straight, maybe with a small chip of ice. You can do that all night long and get the tingle of the buzz. 8, I'm going 8. I picked number 8. I'm gonna circle it. You can blend that in an old fashioned, mix it with anything. It's gonna taste good. Look at it. I got a little bit left. I'm gonna reveal it. Tastes a little hot, got a little cinnamon, you got some rye. You get that tingle in the back. It's good. That's what I like. That's what I think. In this blind of 9, I'm picking 8. I circled it, list that I did, and I'll let you know. Sick to my stomach. Those that enjoy and appreciate drinking and blinds and things like that, it can vary day to day. Now that I made excuses, number 1 was Buffalo Trace. And Buffalo Trace was the last 2. They came in second. 2 was Benchmark. 3 was Wild Turkey 101. 4, Ezra Brook 99. 5, Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. 6, Evan Williams 1783. 7, Redwood Empire. 8, Old Tub. And 9, Old Granddad 114. 1 was Evan Williams, wrong. 2, Benchmark, got that right. The least amount of proof. 3, I put down Buffalo Trace. 3 was Wild Turkey. I was off. 4, Old Tub. That was Ezra Brook 99. Was, what the fuck, how can I get 5? No, I'm sorry. 4 was Old Tub. All right, I was wrong. 5 was Ezra Brook. I was wrong. 6 was Redwood Empire. Wrong. 7 was Old Granddad. 7, wrong. 8, Old Tub. I put down Wild Turkey. And 9, Old Granddad was the original thing. And 9 was, I don't have a 9. How the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Evan Williams. I was 100% wrong. Get rid of my channel. I suck.
I failed you. A bigger man accepts fault, and I was wrong 100% of the time. I was shooting for 25%, but that's the blinds. Tomorrow might be different, but I can't do it again tomorrow because God, I can't drink this much. So the winner of this thing, 8, Old Tub. Old Tub. I know you guys overlooked it. You're like, Old Tub, man, that's like they make shit in the fucking bathtub. It's better than you think, and it's a great price. I think it's like 22 bucks, maybe. It's not everywhere. You spot it. I think I got this one at Albertson. Old Tub's the winner. Old Tub. I'm glad it's Old Tub. And one was Buffalo Trace. Came in second. You want to hate on Buffalo Trace? It's good. They make great shit. But Old Tub, 25 bucks, beats it. I'm sorry, it took a long time. I got a shitload I'm looking at. Oh yeah, I got a shitload to edit. Hopefully I do it right. If I can narrow this down to 15 minutes, I love it. I got a chance to try out some new equipment. Hey, I'm Matt. Like, subscribe, but share it, pass it on. And for those guys that I mentioned that text me, hey, more of you, direct message me through Bourbon Banters. You got to keep the balance. I'm Matt. I'll talk to you later. Peace.